So this is, I guess, a discovery. I went for a garage sale hunting, is what I came out with. A Webster's International Section edition from 1941, published, a dictionary. And the way I judge the value of my dictionaries, if you want to find a good dictionary, go to the word face. It's easy to find, all you gotta do. And this one is thumbtack, makes it even easier. Special editors, oh wow. So, you get into face. This dictionary, face, begins up at the top here. I'll come a little bit closer. Face begins up here on this column. They have 3 columns per section. So face begins right here. Goes all the way down, comes all the way here, all the way to here. That's how long. That's how you know you can understand English. And that means that also that there are words in here that you won't find in other modern dictionaries. They don't call it censorship. They call it streamlining or updating, but they're stripping out words and whole definitions. So you think that we're so smart now that we're condensed the concept of face into one short 3-liner or 6-line definition, as opposed to what looks to be probably, I'm going to count the lines, but probably a good 80 to 120 lines, as opposed to 3 to 6. That does not mean that you have a better understanding of the word face and the concept. The word is irrelevant, come to think of it, the concept face. So, fucking Henry David Thoreau, you piece of shit. In the side of On Duty of Civil Disobedience, he speaks of Wordsworth. They asked where Wordsworth's library was, his study was. Well, his library isn't here, but his study is outside. So I found a book, Selected Poetry of Wordsworth. I don't know anything about the guy other than the quote from Thoreau. I see that it's poetic, so I'm assuming it's the right person. On the whim, opening the book, page 84, the complaint of a forsaken Indian woman. Before I see another day, oh let my body die away. In sleep I heard the northern gleams, the stars they were among my dreams. In rustling conflict through the skies, I heard, I saw the flashes drive, and yet they are upon my eyes, and yet I am alive. Before I see another day, oh let my body die away. My fire is dead, it knew no pain, yet it is dead, and I remain. All stiff with ice, the ashes lie, and they are dead, and I will die. When I was well, I wished to live, for clothes, for warmth, for food, and fire. But they to me no joy can give, no pleasure now, and no desire. Then here contented will I lie, alone, I cannot fear to die. Alas, ye might have dragged me on, another day, a single one. Too soon I yielded to despair, why did ye listen to my prayer? When ye were gone, my limbs were stronger, and oh, how grievously I rue. That afterwards, a little longer, my friends, I did not follow you. For strong and without pain I lay, dear friends, when ye were gone away. My child, they gave thee to another, a woman who was not thy mother. When from my arms my babe they took, oh, on me how strangely did he look. Through his whole body something ran, a most strange working did I see, as if he strove to be a man, that he might pull the sledge from me. And then he stretched his arms, how wild, oh mercy, like a helpless child. My little joy, my little pride, in 2 more days I must have died. Then do not weep and grieve for me. I feel I must have died with thee. O wind that over my head art flying, the way my friend their course did bend, I should not feel the pain of dying, could I with thee a message send. Too soon, my friends, ye went away, for I had many things to say. I followed you across the snow, yet traveled heavily and slow. In spite of all my weary pain, I'll look upon your tents again. My fire is dead and snowy white, the water which beside it stood. The wolf has come to me tonight, and he has stolen away my food. Forever left alone am I, then wherefore should I fear to die? Young as I am, my course is run. I shall not see another sun. I cannot lift my limbs to know if they have any life or no. My poor forsaken child, if I for once could have thee close to me, with happy heart, then I would die, and my last thought would be happy. But thou, dear babe, art far away, nor shall I see another day. Whoa, this guy is pretty good. I'm glad I got this shit. Woo! Then another one I got is 2,000 pictures around the world in 2,000 pictures, and this is from 1959. One of the cool things in the quick flipping that I did while I was that made me decide to actually get it is there is a picture in here of the Swiss Guard for the Vatican, and it actually says a nice significant quote, because my big thing is we have to destroy and mutilate and kill and murder and break up and genocide the Holy See, okay? Just in case anybody's misunderstanding what I'm saying. So inside, and that includes the Swiss Guard, because they are that means the Swiss element will protect them to their death, or to the mass murder of as many people as they need to kill. That's the reverse of to their death means until the unreserved murder of as many as need be to convince, like Mao. It took 73 million murders to convince China that Mao's their hero. The Swiss Guard protecting the Vatican will perpetuate as much crime as necessary in order to preserve the sanctity of the Vatican, or the Holy See. So anyways, it says that the Swiss Guard, they've been protecting the Holy See, which is a corporation. Notice they don't emphasize the Pope. It's a corporate interest since 1505. So, but anyways, that's the only reason I got the book, just for that reference. But I'm sure I'm going to find more. A beautiful box set, A Net of Fireflies, an anthology of 320 Japanese haiku translated into English verse by verse, with 33 haiku paintings in full color. This is 1960. First edition. 11th printing. Oh, this is 1965. 11th printing, I guess. So let's do gesture. We'll do, there's 5 on a page. Gesture. Be careful not to break my flowering tree. He warned and broke a branch, a plume for me. On sense of beauty. On white plum petals that were pure and sweet. The nightingale now wipes its muddy feet. More than forgiving. Plum blossoms give their fragrance still to him whose thoughtless hand has broken off their limb. After the fishing boats depart, the tall white sails emerge above the bays, low and level veils of morning haze. The spring sea, all day with gentle undulating swell, the spring sea rose and fell, and rose and fell. I would have to say that was pretty deep. To repeat the line, whoa, that's my own personal thing. Hmm. Very nice book. Very, very good. Back to the box set. Whether I read them or not, just so you know, the books make me feel beautiful, smart, intelligent, contaminated in my own right, broad, um, such as this monstrous piece of shit that is over 3,000 pages. It's a combination of great writings. That way I don't have to fucking worry about having to search too far. But I have 40 pages worth of Gilgamesh, ancient Egyptian poetry, love songs from Egypt circa about 1500 to 1200 BC. So what is Gilgamesh is 2500 to 1300. There's early poetry from China, 250 BC. Ancient Greek, yeah, that was Homer. Well, at least I have it broken up. I have Homer's Odyssey again. I'm getting sick of this fucking book. I'm gonna have to read this bullshit. Oh, Sappho of Lesbos. Nice. That's gonna be fun. Sophocles, Plato, The Apology of Socrates. That's good. I wanted to have that. I bought that before and gave it out as a gift. Confucius. Yeah, that's not too much on Confucius. Actually, very short. Not even 10 pages. Making All Things Equal from China, more Chinese. Indian Heroic Age, India, 1200 BC to 100 AD. Now this is the important part to understand about India too. The core of India's ancient significant writings come from the Kali era, which is over 7,000 years old. And part of fascism, you find fascism in every element of the world because it has to be there to sustain itself. So this notion, India's heroic age, there's a way to make, there's a reason you make something ancient look not ancient. If you don't understand the value in that dynamic criminal activity and the amount of energy it takes into diminishing the ancient identity of something, then you're probably not a victim of it, but an agent of it. Because you gotta be a stupid fuck. What do they got here? The Ramayana, Valmiki, the oh, now I got this here. In Sanskrit, whoa, the Bhagavad Gita, which I also have my other Indian book. Of course, I haven't been able to find it. Oh, there it is right there. The Veda Sutra. Oh, this is going to be fun. The Roman Empire, Catalyst, Come Lesbia, Let Us Live in Love, Virgil, Ovid, the Roman Empire Christian, the Bible, the New Testament, Augustine Confessions. This is going to be interesting. Confessions, Book 1, Childhood, Peak, Pear Tree. Back to India, the classical age, that's from 100 to 1200 timeline. 4th century Kalidasa. Oh, Shakuntala! God, I got Shakuntala back. China Middle Period, Li Po, Tu Fu,
Tao Qian, Yuan Qin, Li Qing Xiao, The Rise of Islam and Islamic Literature, Islam's Golden Age Map 900, the Quran. Oh shit, I got some Quran up in here. Joseph, Mary. I've got the Exordium from four women: Joseph, Mary, the Merciful, Friday, or the Day of Congregation, Noah. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Man. Okay, translated by N.J. Dawood. And then I have something else from the Islam. Abul Qasim, Abul Qasim Ferdowsi, The Tragedy of Shorab and Rustam, Persian. The Thousand and One Nights, Arabic, 14th century. The Tale of the Ox and the Donkey, The Merchant and the Demon, The Merchant and His Wife, the story of the merchant. The Tale of the Merchant and His Wife, the story of the merchant and the demon, the old man's tale, the second old man's tale. Formation of Western literature, the Song of Roland, Mary de France, Dante Alighieri, the Divine Comedy, Giovanni Boccaccio, Chaucer, Geoffrey Chaucer, Canterbury Tales, I read that, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, that's going to be interesting. Manyoshu, the Golden Age of Japanese culture, 7th to 16th centuries. Manyoshu, Murasaki, Shikibu, Kanze, Kori, okay, or whatever. Medieval India, okay. Africa, Mali, epic. Okay, that's going to be good. Mali is the area in which the United Nations tore it up into pieces and created multiple countries encompassing different nomadic, primarily nomadic and not nomadic, stationary tribal societies. And then in the context of the New World Order, and that's not the conspiracy way, but in the New World Order, as far as having to have passports and whatnot. You have nomadic, the Tuareg people who nomadically traveled over all of North Africa in order to crush their culture, the fascist, disgusting, fucking sick pigs that are in the United Nations and run, and pretty much the G20 and with the UK and England, and America, Canada, and all this bullshit. These fucking disgusting pig people, which are representatives of the publics which they represent, and are carrying out the imperial genocide, which is the destruction of not just killing, but also the destruction of Tuareg people, to put them into Mali, to find them to be Malian citizens, is genocide. And that is the genocide of the United Nations constructed. So this is the way the fucking shit works. And the enforcement of this passport, the European passport style immigration control, race-based identification, is applied in Africa so as to create what you see in Mali. You have a conflict between these people that want to get out because it's a concentration camp. They're not countries. So Mali used to have what we know as Mali was a region, was a culture. So they call it Mali to make it seem like it's a gesture of appreciation. Oh, Ethiopia, we'll call it. No, they just want it segmented so when they do their wars, they know where their confines are. That's it. It has nothing to do with the benefit of the people. It has to do with the exploitation of the fascist European forces that have expanded beyond. That's the epicenter. Part 3, 1500 to 1650, the Renaissance in Europe. Nikolai Machiavelli, The Prince. I got it. The Prince's Virtues, Fortune as a Woman, The Roman Dream. Francis Petrarch, something like that. That's Petra, it's 5. That's 5 arches. That's pretty interesting. 5 points. Michael de Montiage, I don't know, Essays, French, The Reader. Miguel de Cervantes, Don Quixote, interesting. 2 parts of the book. William Shakespeare, Hamlet, Native American, and Europe in the New World. interesting blend. Map of the Americas, 1500 to 1600. Florentine Codex, Nahuatl, and Spanish. Cantares Mexicanos, Mexican Otomi song of admonishing those who seek no honor in war. Popol Vuh, Quiche Mayan. Part 4, Vernacular Literature, China. Revolution, okay, man. The Enlightenment of Europe, Jean-Baptiste Montaigne, Jean Racine, Jean Swift, Voltaire. The Rise of Popular Arts in Modern Japan, Matsuo Basho. Okay, part 5, 1800 to 1900, Revolution, Romanticism in Europe and America, Jean-Jacques Rousseau. I've actually have his on my phone, on democracy. Gertrude, William Blake, William Wordsworth, Alexander Pushkin, Walt Whitman, Emily Dickinson, not the row, huh? Fucking weird pieces of shit. Realism, Symbolism, and European Realities, Charles Baudelaire, for the whatever. Leo Tolstoy, Death of Ivan, yeah, whatever. I left a badass book from Leo Tolstoy that was on Christianity and just raw. It wasn't even a story, it was just commentary, his thoughts. 20th Century, Self and Other in Global Context. That is actually part 6. Part 6 in the Bible is the 6th day, and 6 represents completion, perfect. It's demonized in the anti-Christification because it's always been a significant, it's demonized in retrospect. Because of the significance that it holds in ancient cultures and in Eastern thought, 6 being perfect, it had to be, the perfect needs to be destroyed. And that's why the Antichrist to Christians is the 6, because they need to destroy the perfection of nature. They're evil. They need to destroy it on every level, mind, body, and spirit. So part 6, the 20th century, self and other in global context, duality. This is hardcore shit here. The Night Chant, Navajo, Rabin Tagore, Bengali, Proust, I don't know. This is a lot of shit. I'm gonna have to probably tweak to go through that book. Peach Boy, Japanese stories. I got a feeling that pretty soon I'm gonna be on a journey, and I want to be able to be prepared. So, got a ski mask, matching thermal socks, a badass fucking towel. Hey, a beach towel is an essential fucking part of life. And if you don't got a good beach towel, you ain't got shit. That's a badass motherfucking beach towel. And going on to goggles. Oh, that's not expensive, just actually for work from some projects. Baking pans. Oh, I actually can do cross country now. I got no excuses. Oh, whoa, and it came with a pick. So I got a pick, because this is the creme de la creme. Altogether, I spent $115. But this, baby, is the pride. I don't care if it's not